Hi friends, welcome to my craft room. This is Donna with AK Gal Stamps, and I'm pre-recording this because I've got some family obligations tonight, but I wanted to share a card with you, and I'm finally diving into my Advent craft box, and I'm just going to quickly show you what's in here. You've got, well, the very first thing that you get is a double stamp set, and this has words and flowers, so it's a nice set. I love that it's double. That's great. Let's see, one is coordinating dies, and two is some DSP, and this is only one-sided DSP, okay? Not the norm for Stampin' Up. I think you get 2 sheets of each paper. They are very pretty. I do like them. Those are really pretty. Love that. And that's really pretty too. Nice cherry spring stuff. And these. So that's what you put in your designer series paper. Now this box is $99. But to me it was like a great gift for myself. I definitely like that. Okay, number 3 is gold dots, which I'll be using. 4 is ephemera sentiments. Haven't used those yet, but those are pretty. If I can get my hands are dry and just holding on to everything, but very pretty. So I like those. Well, I like everything in here. Let's see, 5 is this. We're going to use this today. It came with a brush, which I think is cool, but I'm not using that, but I am using the stencils. And 6 is some puffy embellishments. I might use those today. And 7 dies, which I am going to use today. They look like postage stamps. 8 is 2 colors of twine. I'm not using those today. 9, ooh, I forgot all about this. Ephemera and like Memories and More papers. Those are pretty. So those will go with the DSP that you have. Looks like there's 1 of each. Pretty. Not yet. And 10 is, ooh, these are pretty, like shaker embellishments. 11, which I'm surprised I'm not using today, glitter glue. Awesome. If you've never used glitter glue, you'll love it. And then 12 was some more embossed panels and some die cut pieces. Lots of goodies. Man, how am I going to ever use all this up? So I'm going to put that away and we'll get started. I'm starting with a card base of Flirty Flamingo that is 4 1/4 by 11, scored at 5 1/2. I have 2 white panels of basic white that are 4 by 5 1/4. One of them I'm going to use right now. So these are like 4 by 4 panels, and I'm just going by the numbers. They each have a number, and this is 1. And what I am going to do is place this kind of in the middle, and I'm going to tape it. Well, I got to tape actually I have to tape the cardstock. Need to tape that. Like that. We're going to tape this so this stays in place. And then I'm going to tape my stencil. I do like stencils. It's a little bit easier, a lot easier than coloring. If you're not a fan of coloring, if you don't have a two-step stamp but you have stencils, they're awesome. So I am using Poppy Parade, but I am really trying to use, for the very first one, I am using a light touch, a very light touch on this. I think that's good. So I'm going to take, I got to do this. This is crucial for me. I'm putting that little V there so I can line up each stencil. And Stampin' Up's ink is water-based, so it just washes right off. Now we got number 2, and I'm going to put it right there and right there. Tape it up. Now I'm going to do a little bit more heavy-handed. Press harder. I'm trying not to get it above the edge so that I get it on my cardstock. That is my goal. Okay. I will take these 2 pieces off and move that. Looking pretty. Now we're going to add the leaves. And I'm still putting that tape back on. Switching out our Poppy Parade and bringing in Mossy Meadow. Now this is only one stencil for this, so I am not doing really hard, but not doing soft. I think that is good. We'll take that off. Like that. And here's the last one. I'm going to use Pecan Pie as my ink. And that's why this little B right here is really important. It's crucial to lining everything up. At least for me it is. I'm not that good at lining them up without it. So I'm going to use my brown. Because that Mossy Meadow is a very dark green, I'm really trying to press harder. Let's see, does that look good? Okay. Hopefully I didn't get it on the cardstock. That looks pretty. I like that. Now I'm taking this tear and tape off. Put that out of the way, get these out of the way because I'm done with stencils. But I do want, I think I'm going to use this. I want to, where is my, I need my Stampin' Right marker. I need that. Let's put this away. I need to erase. Oopsie, I did get a little bit of ink there. But I am going to emboss this, so I think it will take care of that. Okay, so I am going to do Thinking of You and the Healing Hugs again. because I really need some, you know, get well cards, that kind of thing. So I stamped Thinking of You in the pecan pie, and now I'm going to do some lines because I do like those. I just try and hold my hand straight, but I'm not trying to get this perfect. Turn it. Just trying to give a little border, and it's not perfect, and it's not meant to be perfect, or I'd get a ruler. Just add a little bit more of that. So there's that. Now I'm going to emboss. So I embossed that with the Eyelet embossing folder. That is a current product. So I think that looks rather pretty. So we will get busy on the rest of the card. Here's the card base. That's going to go right there. I'm going to just give that a little bone folder magic. And we'll put this on. So this is a fair, with all the prettiness going on, it's still a very, I think, simple card. So there's that. And I wanted to get those embellishments. Did I grab those out? I must have. They're right here. I don't think I'm not gonna use the dies like I thought. I think I'm doing the exact same card I did. So I think I'm gonna use, and these are puffy. This is like puffy stuff. I'm gonna use this green this time. So this box would not generally be really good for like a class unless everybody got their own box. But I think that's pretty. Now I need the gold. Little gold. So where are they? There they are. I really like these. They're very pretty. Just need some glue dots on them. Close that up for a moment. And this is Tombow. It's just in a refillable glue bottle. So I'm going to put a little dot there. And I think that's on the wrong side. And we'll try that right there. And then we'll put a couple over here. Some little dots. I always seem to put these so that they're on the round part. That's good. And this one right there. And then I think I want a couple over here. No. Yeah. No. No, I think that's good. I think that is good. Odd numbers are usually the best. What I was thinking of doing was die cutting out a focal point after I stamped this and embossed it. If I can get that. I was thinking of using these, and that's too big. This, the next size one, maybe cutting out like that, popping up with Flirty Flamingo, and I would cut out a piece of Flirty Flamingo cardstock and take this cutout and put it on there. That was another idea I had for that, but I'm not doing it today. I just really like this card. It's simple, but I really like it. And we need to do the inside, which I'm going to use the stamp set. And I'm going to stamp off because Pool Party is a little bit, or I mean Poppy Parade is a little too dark for me. for this card. And there's that stamp set. So I'm going to put one right there, clean it off. And then I'm going to get, this has so many things. I'm going to get these tiny little flowers in a smaller block. And like that, we'll clean that off. This stamp set actually has lots of pieces with it. This is for the center, which I'm going to use pecan pie. Do you like pecan pie? I know I do. There's that. Put that back. Let's make sure we got it clean. There's that. And then we've got a couple leaves, but I'm going to go with the small one. There's a bigger one. And let's put this over here because I need to use that. We need this. And I'm going to put, I think, dots in my flowers with my pen. So I'm going to put that right there. Maybe right there. That's good. And I will put that back. And we've got the little dots, so we'll do that. Okay, so there's that. And we want to do the inside piece. Healing hugs, we want that. Oh no, that's thinking of you. Don't want that, we already did that. I've done that before, put my sentiment on the front and the inside. Healing hugs. There's that, and I think I am just about done. I'll add just a little bit. Yeah, there's a lot of ink on there, isn't it? Just giving a little bit of a border. That's good. That is enough. And some liquid glue or your adhesive of choice. And there it is. And here's the card. Put that over just a little bit like that. So there you go. I hope you give this a try and let me know what you think. And I'll see y'all later. Have a great rest of your night. Bye.